Hi YouTube, welcome to the first program of our channel, Dynamic Machine Podcast. I am really grateful and enlightened to have a guest from Iran, Mr. Amir Naeli from Koosheshkaran company, which is an active company in producing and manufacturing packaging and filling machines, especially in beverage and food industry. We have a short conversation together. I'm really delighted that Mr. Nadari accepted my invitation for this interview. And I'm gonna today talk about the company Koosheshkaran. And I would like to ask Mr. Nadari to introduce himself, about his background, what he has done. And so far, it would be great to have him in this show. So welcome to Mr. Naeli, and I would like to hear your story, Mr. Naeli.
Hello, many thanks for your invitation. I'm Amir Naeli. I'm an engineer manager and a senior packaging machine designer with 15 years of experience in innovation, design, and the development of fully automated packaging machinery. I try to think out of the box, and I enjoy challenging myself to use the latest available technology to increase the level of GMP in my projects and the design cost-efficient machines with minimum possible changeover. I am experienced in designing the entire machine from a blank piece of paper to the final product ready for sale. I'm interested in commercial correspondence and also business communication. I design not only the customer requirements, but also to create a new product line too. I'm a professional in designing different type of filling and a capping machine. I'm a team-oriented engineer, both as a team leader or as a team worker. In leading a team, I try to utilize each team member based on his or her strengths and experience and working with them on their weakness to continuously and collectively improve. I started my career in Koosheshkaran company in 2004. I do the design by using CATIA software. I learned this software in 2001 in in 2001, and also in the several training course I teach this software to other mechanics students in the Professional Technical Center of Mashhad in 2002 till 2004 when I was in the military service. And I have a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering of solid design from Azad University of Mashhad. This is
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. That was quite comprehensive, and I would like to thank you for explaining your background in this field of engineering. But I would say that how do you find working as an engineer in Iran? What are the challenges that you face in engineering in Iran, and especially in the field of packaging and beverage industry?
For me, the Koosheshkaran company, the owner of the Koosheshkaran company is my uncle. When I was, for example, when I was child, every time to come to Tehran, I go to the factory and see the machines, see the industrial, and for this reason, I like it, and I try to learn. I try to go to university in solid mechanic design. For this reason, choose this and About your question,
Yeah, so my question that was that how do you find generally engineering field, and do you accept or are you happy with the challenges that this field has brought you as your professional career? And especially, what are the challenges that you have faced daily in engineering job in Iran, especially in the field of packaging industry?
really, we have many problem uh, with this because, as you know, the mechanical engineer in Iran is very when you study in a university, mechanical engineering is very have a very wide,
Yeah.
and you couldn't choose, for example, a specific specific parts for mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
When you graduated from university, the mechanical engineering is very wide in the market. And during your study in university, you only study the theoretical
Yeah.
course, not, for example, go in only the theory you learn.
Yeah.
When you go to the market, to the business, to industry, you don't have enough information about any industry you go there. In packaging machinery also, we have a lot of problem because, for example, when we uh, start start with the one graduated student from university, take a long time to uh, learn him or her what about the packaging industry. There is no any idea about the packaging industry, and for this reason, I think it's university. In a university,
So you mean that it's not really practical for the students to have the
yes,
mindset as an engineer, what he needs to do or she needs to do in a real profession. And
yes,
basically, you find it as a privilege that your uncle had a company in
yeah,
Iran, and because probably he was a kind of motivation for you to kind of following and continue this field of study.
exactly. When I was in the university at the summer, I came to Tehran, and I work in factory when I was in a student.
Yeah,
Every summer come here to work.
yeah.
For this reason, keep in my mind all of things and use the course of university in industry.
That's really nice. I mean, that's the, let's say, let's be honest that you had a like a good chance to follow this
Yeah,
dream. And all right, I guess now we can move a little bit about your company and talk a little bit about more your company that you are now working
yeah,
in. And I'm happy to hear about the story of Koosheshkaran, the company that you are working currently in Iran.
yeah. Koosheshkaran established in 1985 in Tehran. Koosheshkaran is a manufacturer of food, pharmaceutical, and chemical packaging and processing equipment machinery in Iran. It was selected as a leading manufacturer of food and pharmaceutical machinery in Iran by a food industry fraction of Islamic Republic of Iran also. Presently, more than 1,000 factories in Iran and abroad operating in dairy, edible and industrial oil, dressing, tomato paste, ketchup, sausage, drinking and mineral water, soft drink, various juice, and all of them in the list of the Koosheshkaran customer. Using the most advanced technology and the prime quality raw material, design and manufacture of tailor-made machines, 1 year guarantee and 10 years after sales service offered by qualified technicians in making Koosheshkaran products competitive with many West European products.
Yep.
In view of wide production capacity and qualified personnel and update technical skill, the company is in position to accept a special order for packaging system of food and pharmaceutical industry.
Very nice. In fact, the company is very active in very variety or a big variety of
Yeah,
products.
yeah.
Uh,
And also the Koosheshkaran have been also developing complete packaging unit overseas. United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Iraq, Afghanistan, Sudan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Saudi Arabia, Romania, Italy, Yemen, Azerbaijan, and many countries are the customer. Also, Koosheshkaran produce range of slow and medium speed machinery which are perfectly appropriated for the needs of developing country also. Uh, and Koosheshkaran has a very good share of the domestic market. It has also established market in developing countries due to the adaptability of this product to entire requirements of this market, and having many common socio-cultural characteristics with neighbor countries.
Very nice. So basically, the domain of the countries that are your customer is very big, and I would say that probably in the as a perspective, you are looking for making your marketing even bigger. Even maybe you can export your product to countries in South America or Africa, or maybe even in Europe.
Yeah.
It really depends on how competitive Koosheshkaran is in the real market, in the international market. So I would be like maybe we can continue this as a slide if you
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have my slides?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Uh, as you say, the Koosheshkaran established in 1985 as a pioneer production of food and pharmaceutical packaging machinery in Iran. This is our factory in Hashgert city. The Hashgert city is the near of Tehran. We collect all the factory in one area, because before we have a different factory in different place in Tehran.
Yes.
Now the collective, all of them in Hashgert city. This is our assembling area for the machine, and also the covers of area 30,000 square meter, and the workshop covers and 10,000 square meter. We have a completely workshop with different lasting and lasting CNC machine, and we produce all of the parts of our machines
Yeah.
in our company. I mean, we buy a raw material and we do the machining and finish all the parts, and then ready for the
Yeah.
assemble in the machine.
So basically it means that everything is done under one roof. In fact, you do not outsource anything.
Yes, yes, yes. Most of parts produced in our company.
Yeah.
We start to, I think it's better to explain about the different kind of machines that we produce.
Yeah.
From the start of the line in packaging machinery, the first machine is, the name is unscramble machine.
Yeah.
Unscramble machine is the machine to putting in line bulk plastic bottle for example, beverage, mineral water, vegetable oil, and other packaging line. This machine has a bottle, as you see, elevator. The bottle go inside the machines, and this machine putting the bottle in the line. As you see, when the bottle come out into come out from this conveyor and go to the filling machine. This is the first machine. We have a different type of machine on a scramble machine. It depends to the capacity that the customer needs. For example, this machine have a 2 rotor, and this machine, the speed of this machine is 20,000 bottle per hour.
Wow, so
Is the biggest one, yeah. We have another kind of unscramble machine. As you see, for example, this kind of machine is have a rotor, and this machine is the speed of this machine is around 8,000 bottle per hour. It depends to the customer need about the capacity. We have a different machine for different capacity and speed.
a quick question.
Yeah.
Just about the unscramble machine.
Yeah.
What exactly does the air conveying system here, especially at the I think at the exit of the bottles for the next machine or as an exit?
No, from the unscramble machine, unscramble bottle and the exit of this kind of machine is by air conveyor. I mean, the bottle from the neck go out, and by the air conveyor between the unscrambling machine and the filling machine, conveyor with air and ready to and go to the filling machine.
Yeah.
This kind of machine used by neck of the bottle.
Yeah, sure.
For exit.
Yeah.
After unscrambling machine, we have a different kind of monoblock filling machine. The monoblock gravity filling machine, the most of the monoblock machine have 3 sections. This section, the first section is rinser, the second one is filler, and the third one capper. I mean, these 3 sections installed in a one block. You have a one machine with 3 work, rinser, filler, 3 functionality. And the most of the monoblock machines work with neck holder system. Neck holder system, advantage of neck holder system is, for example, you fill the bottle 300 milliliter. You want to change the line to 1.5 liter bottle. Because the neck of the bottle is the same, you can change the line very easy without any changeover, without any change the parts or change the section.
Yeah.
Very easy, you can change the size of bottle.
So you mean that the machine is so adaptable that can be easily modified based on the size and the type of the bottles?
Yeah. If the neck of the bottle be same for different kind of capacity bottle, this machine can work without problem.
Can I ask a question? How do you, because I know that the bottles have different size and height. So what exactly, so you mean that like if the height of the bottle is also different, there is no problem for the machine to be adopted?
Yes, there is no problem because they use the neck of the bottle. The diameter and the height of the bottle, there is no problem. There is no problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
We have a different monoblock gravity filling machine with different capacity and speed. The first machine with the lower speed and capacity, the machine is TB 2024-6. I mean, for example, when we say 2024-6, I mean 20 gripper for the rinser, 24 filling nozzle, and the 6 capping head.
Yeah.
This machine is the speed of this kind of machine for example, mineral water and non-carbonated drink is about 4,500 bottle per hour.
For 4,500 bottle per hour.
Bottle per hour, yes. The second one machine, the level one level higher about the speed is 24-32-8.
Yeah.
I mean 24 gripper for rinser, 32 filling valve, and 8 capping head. The speed of this machine is around 10,000 bottle per hour for bottle 5 liter, and for example bottle 1.5 liter is around 6,000 bottle per hour.
Wow. I have a question because
Yeah.
it's always for me, especially the part that is the filler.
Yeah.
Because this like 6,000 bottles per hour is really big, is a huge number. And for me, I would like to know a little bit about how you control the flute, or like, for example, whatever you want to feel inside. So it's amazing. Is there any leakage happening in this kind of machines, or no? It's so clean that probably, of course, every machine can be defective or can have a leakage. But have you considered about this part, how it works?
It's a very good question. We designed for example, designed the filling section. I speak about the filling section and filling valve and nozzle.
Yeah.
We design the filling valve and nozzle according to the liquid that want be filled. Is very important. For example, I speak about it later in this podcast because I want to speak about the different kind of liquid filling model.
Yeah.
I think it's better in that section. I speak it better, but there is no any leakage and completely clean this kind of machine. And also for this kind of machine we have several kind of nozzle. For example, some companies in dairy products, for example for milk and yogurt, they need the nozzle that can be cleaned very easy.
Yeah.
Because it's very important for them.
Absolutely, yeah.
To increase the shelf life of the dairy products such as milk. We have different kind of nozzle to introduce to the customer to choose one of them.
Yeah. So basically, you have thought about the maintenance part as well. So it makes it very easy. Yeah.
Yes, very easy. This is, for example, another kind of filling machine, gravity filling machine, 30, 40, 10. This kind of, as you see, this kind of filling machine have a dummy bottle to clean for example, for the CIP, clean the bottle very easy. This kind of machine is normally used for dairy product, such as milk or yogurt.
Yeah.
We have a faster machine, for example, 40, 50, 12. There is also this is a filling machine. We have two kind of filling machine. It's better to explain about this. We have two kind of liquid: carbonated drink and non-carbonated drink.
Yeah.
The machine that can fill the carbonated drink couldn't fill non-carbonated filling. And also the machine can fill non-carbonated filling, couldn't fill the carbonated filling such as beer and coca. Because the filling section of these two kind of machine is completely different. For example, this machine is for carbonated drink. The filling model is isobaric filling. I explain it later. The speed of this machine is 60,000 bottle per hour
Wow.
for bottle 300 milliliter.
So this special machine is mainly for the carbonated or non-carbonated?
Yeah, this is especially for carbonated.
Yeah.
The name is TB ISO. ISO is the name of isobaric.
Okay.
The before machine was GF. I mean gravity filling machine.
Yeah.
Isobaric is for carbonated
Yeah.
filling machine. And also we have this kind of machine but non-carbonated. We changed the filling section and this is for non-carbonated machine.
So
And
excuse me. So may I say that, like, based on the viscosity of the fluid or based on the gas inside the fluid, this makes it different, or what is the reason exactly behind this? What is
the gas.
The gas is
The gas, yes. The gas is completely changed these two kind of filling section.
Yeah.
And the biggest machine for gravity filling is for 50, 70, 15. This is the biggest one machine. The speed of this machine is 22,000 bottle per hour.
Wow, that's a huge one. Yeah.
Yes, we export 4 lines of these machines to Afghanistan. Also in Iran, in huge companies such as Beverage and have this kind of machine because they need a more fast machine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and also we have a gravity machine for the glass bottle.
Yeah.
The glass bottle is a little different because the glass bottle we couldn't use the neck for the glass.
Yeah.
This system of not neck holder system from working from the bottom of the bottle.
Because of the delicate, or because of that the glass might be break during the operation?
Yes, because in the, for example, neck holding system, the section PET bottle move is stainless steel.
Yeah.
If you for example move the glass neck of the glass from this section star's wheel broken.
Yeah.
For this reason, you must use the bottom of the bottle of glass.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. For high viscous liquid, for example, tomato paste,
Yeah.
sauces, you couldn't use the gravity filling machine. You must use the piston filling machine.
To come somehow
because
compress.
The viscosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the liquid didn't going down with the gravity.
Yeah, sure.
You must with the pressure go to the filling. With the pressure, you must fill in the bottle.
That's right.
The rotary piston filling machine, we have a different kind. For example, the common model is 8 piston. Have 8 piston. We have, for example, 12, 16, and also 24 piston. It depends to the speed and the capacity that customer need. But normally, the customer choose this kind of machine because the speed of this machine is around 6,000 bottle per hour for bottle 1 kilogram.
Yeah.
And the rotary piston filling machine can work with the can, bottle, container, glass, and any kind of bottle can do it.
So I have a question. Is there any limitation for the viscosity for this special machine? You have said about the tomato juice. Let's say talk about something like a creme or some kind of like very high viscous.
This machine is especially for example, very high viscose. For example, we use this kind of machine for the grease.
Grease, yeah.
Also, yes, very high viscose, no problem. And therefore, if you use very low viscose liquid filled with this kind of machines, you have a little leakage.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. This kind of machine especially used for semi and high viscous liquids.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, of course.
suitable for low
Low
viscous.
viscous fluids.
Yeah. And also we have a different kind of rotary piston filler with the capper in one block machine. I mean the
As a
filling
compact,
and
yeah.
the capping, yes, in filling and the capping in one section in the monoblock machine. After filling machine, we have a labeling machine.
Yeah.
The Koosheshkaran company have two kind of labeling machine. The first one is roll feed OPP labeling machine. This is the common model of machine that use in industry.
Yeah.
Different kind of industry because the price of label is very cheap and the customers prefer use this kind of label in the machines, in the bottles. We have it also according to the, for example, as you see before, we have a different filling machine with different speed and capacity.
Yeah.
Also, we have a different OPP labeling machine with the capacity and different speed.
Yeah. So my question is that what kind of gluing system you use for labeling? Is it like a
Yes.
self-adhesive system or you have a separate?
No, 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 no. The glue for the OPP, it's hot melt.
Ah, okay.
Yes, the glue is hot melt, and we have as you see is here, the machine have a drum, the label cutting, and with suction put in the drum, and the glue two line of the label and go around the bottle. Use the very little glue
Yeah,
for this kind of labeling machine.
sure. And may I ask how much is the production rate, or let's say the rate of the exit?
It's different. For example, this kind of machine is the normal model is LB330. The capacity of this machine is around 8,000 bottle per hour for bottle 300 milliliter. And for example, for bottle 1.5 liter is around 6,000 bottle per hour.
True. So
We
somehow,
have, yeah,
yeah, I'm sorry. So this because usually like you have to synchronize the production line. Somehow the machinery, the end machine should be as fast as possible, so it can like deal with the input. So the buffering system won't be too busy. That's the reason that I'm
exactly.
asking about this.
Yeah. Yes, it's the buffering line is very important. For example, if you use, for example, the machines for maximum 6,000 bottle per hour, the between, for example, filling machine and the labeling machine, you must have a conveyor for buffering.
That's right.
If you use the, for example, the faster machine, you must have a longest conveyor between two kind of machine, because when for example, when the labeling machine stop, you must have a buffering between filling and capping to don't stop the filling
Yes, sure.
machines after stop the
Yeah.
labeling machine. For example, because for a labeling machine, you must have a time to change the label.
Yeah, exactly.
You need a buffer before labeling machine to have enough time to change the label and don't stop the line.
Yeah.
This kind of labeling machines is, as you see, have a 2-star wheel, and the speed of this machine is the higher, is 80,000 bottle per hour. This is the
80,000.
faster 80,000 bottle per hour. Also, this is equipped with hot melt pump and heated hose for application of glue. We have another kind of labeling machines. You see, I think this kind of machine before. The name of this machine is a sleeve labeling machines. This is shrink a sleeve label.
Shrinkless. It's like
Yes,
vertical.
vertical.
Yeah.
Yes, the sleeve is vertical cutting
Yeah.
and go up on the top of the bottle
Yeah.
and go to the tunnel, a steam tunnel or power tunnel, to shrink the label. This kind of labeling machine is used, for example, for some kind of products that have a special container shape. For example, some sausage, and is because the label of this machine is expensive.
Yeah, I
And
understand. I think like honestly, I see a lot of products in Europe. A lot of in the
yeah,
supermarket, lots of products are made with this type of sleeve labeling machines.
yes, yes. The speed of this machine is 10,000 bottle per hour. The speed of the sleeve labeling machine is depends to the height of the label and also the diameter of the bottle. Uh, if the label cut in length, this, for example, distance, the speed of the machine going down. I mean, the speed of this machine not depends to the volume of the bottle. It depends to the length of the cutting of label.
So just I didn't get some point. This how is the entrance of the product to this machine? Is it like coming horizontally and then gets to the vertical position, or it comes vertically?
No, no, no. Comes the bottle container vertically and go down and come out vertically.
Ah, okay, so both vertical.
Yes,
So
both vertical.
before this machine, probably we need a sorter or sorting machine to like somehow, because usually products are not in a vertical position or shape when they come, or I think I'm not sure about that. Maybe you have a
I know what you say about that. For example, it depends to the shape of the container. For example, some of the container must exactly in the, for example, one position go going to the machines.
yeah.
And for this model, you must input the bottle in some mold
Sure.
to prevent to rotating the bottle. But normally use the normal bottle for this labeling. We don't problem.
Yeah.
We have another kind of filling machines. The name of pocket filling machines. It's a telescopic filling for example, corn, beans, or such as these products.
So
And
just
yes,
as a question, for this type of product, do you have a volumetric weighing system for this type? Because how you want
yes,
to
I,
somehow sort?
I, I explain it to you. No, this kind of pocket filling machines, I mean the telescopic pocket. As you see in this section, we have a two pocket moving up and down vertically, and the volume that you need adjust by this pocket. I mean the special
Yeah,
weight that you need come out to the bottle.
yeah, I understand.
I explain it in the other in the filling section
Sure.
later also. The end of the line also we have a shrink pack and case wrapper machine. In this machine, the name is overlap shrink packaging machine. Sort the bottle in, for example, 12 or 6 bottle, and wrapping the plastic both sides of the package. The speed of this machine is different. We have this machine from 10 basket per minute to 24 basket per minute.
Yeah. And the heating channel is basically works on the hot air, or
Yes, yes. This tunnel is have hot air, have element, and the air going hot,
yeah.
and shrink the plastic on the bottle. And this is the cartoning machine is used, for example, if you want to cartoning the bottle.
Is it the primary cartoning, or is the secondary cartoning?
Primary cartoning.
Okay.
And also we have shrink packaging for example, low speed capacity is different. Is only the difference of this machine and the other machine is for speed. For example, this machine is only 10 basket per minutes can do.
So as a question, how exactly the cartons are inserted? Is it like a flat shape of cartons, or is it like already a shape of the carton and then it just...
No. At the first is the flat, and the second, the first is flat, and before put the bottle in the carton, the shape.
Yes. Okay.
Is the customer of Koosheshkaran. I explained it before. Yes. And this is, for example, one complete line in
Excellent.
yes, is the complete line. As you see, the conveyor between filling and the capping and pasteurizer machine. We have also the pasteurizer machine. Pasteurizer machine used for pasteurize the, for example, for beer, and also for tomato paste. Some products need, after filling, need to pasteurize. These machines pasteurize the product. With the this machine work with the warm and the cold water.
Yeah. And is it like just as a preservance, or like to keep the product ready for packaging, or where exactly in the line you put this?
Normally we put this machine between filling and the labeling.
Okay.
Because after filling, the products go inside the pasteurizer machine, and when come out, if, for example, after labeling machine go to this kind of machine, maybe the glow yes, put out. And for this reason, between filling and the capping
So
machine.
I would say that this one acts actually a little bit as well as a buffering system, because probably the speed is very slower than the...
Yes. Speed is very slow. For example, for beer, pasteurize the beer, take it around 55 minutes.
Sure.
Yes, 55 minutes, and the length and the width of this machine, it depends to capacity of line, because the buffering of this machine can according to the filling speed.
So for just the preparation for the factory, this line needs hot water.
Yes, it's hot water, and yes, and for example, for hot filling juice, because we have some kind of juice filled with hot in the glass bottle, the juice, hot filling juice. After the juice filling, go to the pasteurizer to cool down. Is yeah, not for example all of the pasteurizer machine with hot
Sure.
water. Maybe sometimes you need cooling the bottle.
Sure. Well, yeah,
Uh,
definitely. Either you can put hot water or cold water, as both of them work.
yes, yes, both of them. Koosheshkaran exhibition attended in international and domestic exhibition every year, and there is some of our customers is very, some of them is very famous, some as Kale company in Iran, Daiti, Zamzam, Behnush, all of them is the customer of Koosheshkaran.
I'll say when I was living in Iran, I had the honor to meet Mr. Soleimani, the head of the
Yes,
Kale, and
Kale,
so
yes,
yeah. But I know that Kale is a very big one, especially the factory that they have in Amul. I was there, and I would say
yes.
that the factory was a little bit in lack of space because everything was on a high level. At a third floor,
Exactly.
there were everybody was like on the, working on the line upside down. I was like, "What are you doing, guys? This is really against safety issues." So, but
Exactly. But now I know they establish a new factory near the Amol, and move the some products line to there.
sure, sure. Yeah, that's a great. I see that the customer are in fact credible and valuable customers that you have, and big diaries. So like Kale, that shows the competitiveness of the Koosheshkaran in this field of engineering. All right. Thank you very much for the short interview and like introduction of Koosheshkaran. And we can move to the second, or let's say third step for us. Mr.
Yeah.
Naeli had prepared a very nice presentation about the specific machine that is my favorite and also his favorite, the filling machines. And
Yeah.
let's have a look